make me not like you. And I know you are the voice of God for my life. I know that the Lord has chose you for me, but there's something that's trying to pull me from you. I ain't going nowhere. You got to tell the truth about it. Look, it's something don't want me to like you. I've had to do that before. I've had to talk to the preacher. Oh, it's something trying to keep me from you, but I understand and I'm coming because I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to win. I don't want it to get the best of me, because if you think the enemy is going to let it be easy, if you think it's just going to come by a smooth breeze and be easy, then you are sadly mistaken. No, it's going to come with some correction. It's going to come with some uncomfortable things going about. It's going to come with some criticism. You know what I'm saying? Got to be criticized sometimes, and sometimes it's got to be reconstructed, and none of that is going to feel good. But if you are the type that don't like to be challenged or don't want to be developed, let's go back to what I told you, the danger of growing up too fast. That part right there, see, that part playing in. When you are the type that has gotten too grown, see, you've gotten so grown that can't nothing be said to you, can't nothing be done to you. Well then, you are in a bad place, because see, you still in a place where you're supposed to be sitting under tutors and governors so that they can prepare you for what it is that God has for you. But I need y'all to understand something. The dangerous part of that is most people, when they think they too grown, they done got connected with somebody else that think they too grown too. Y'all better hear what I'm saying to you. It ain't out there by themselves. They done got connected with somebody that feels the same way. And now, succotash. It done happened now, boy. They done got connected, and now they're conversating, and now they're sharing the same mind, and they're going against what was once for them. Jesus Christ. Let me read in the text to show y'all a little bit further what he says. Right here, he says in verse 14, the last part of it, he said, y'all receive me as an angel of God, even as Jesus Christ. That's just how much you love me. He says, where is then the blessedness you spake of? For I bear you record that if it had been possible, you would have plucked out your own eyes and have given them to me. You trust me just that much. Now, it's a dangerous thing to have that kind of honor and respect and lose it. That's a I wish somebody would help me today in here. That's a dangerous thing. And you better know, when you have that kind of honor and respect, something is going to come to try to take it. He said, y'all had that kind of respect for me, that if I had needed your eye, you'd have gave me your eyes. That's why I want to say thank you to those of you that have hung in here with me. That if I had needed your eyes, you'd have given me your eyes. But the thing of it is don't get that close in and then allow yourself to be drawn out. You hear what I'm saying? Don't get that close in. Because in everything that they did, it wasn't nothing but a blessing in it. And I'm going to show you how. If you can, let's go back to the text. Let's go back to verse 14. If you can love the preacher through their temptation, through seeing them go through temptation and being struggled, if you can love them through that, what does that say? What does that say? Wouldn't you get some kind of reward for that? Because that's displaying the love of God, ain't it? Huh? Ain't that what the love of God do? Pretty much loves us through our mess. It don't change. Right or wrong, it stays the same. Then he said, my temptation which was in my flesh, you stayed right there. Even verse 13, he says, how I preach through an infirmity. Listen, let me go back to the schoolhouse when I had to sit down and preach for a whole year. For a whole year, I had to sit down because I had an infirmity in my body. My sciatic was tearing me up. Y'all remember that? I had to sit down and preach. But people were still there. And they were still faithful. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Still right there. He says, listen, I had an infirmity. And you didn't leave. Then you saw me struggling in my flesh. Literally. Saw me wanting to cut the food. Didn't go nowhere. Stayed. Receive me as an angel of God. He said, so to the point that you gave me your eyes if I needed. I need to tell y'all something. There's a reward coming to the ones that stood by me. I'm telling you. Y'all better hear what I'm saying to you. There's a reward coming to you just for standing by. That means a lot. Because I ain't want to say I've always done it right. I don't mind telling nothing about old Delphine. I don't mind. That's why folk be mad they can't get me. Because I'll tell it. I'm looking for some jokers that feel like they got something on me. What you got that I ain't told? What you got? What do you got? Where you pulling stuff from? From years ago? Please, you'll see that in the book. Because I'm going to tell it all. I already told it all. But I'm going to do it tell all in the book. What you got? What you got? There's a reward coming to those of you that have stayed, that have hung in and didn't allow yourself to be removed away. If I be a woman of God, hey, and when I got up this morning, I didn't have no doubt. If it's one thing I'm certain of, I'm certain that I'm a woman of God. I'm very certain of that. That is the thing that I love about me. Is even in spite of all of it, I find my way back to God. I'm telling you, that's what I love about me, baby. I don't care. I might run straight, spit out a couple words, and I'll be right back. Or where I need to be. Because I love God. And I respect Him and I honor Him. And for those of you that have been faithful, that have stayed to make sure you stayed the course in spite of, even sometime with your feelings hurt because of having to be corrected in something, but have stayed the course, the reward is coming your way because you've proven yourself to not be bastards, to not be illegitimate, but you've proven yourselves to be sons and to be daughters that will stay committed. If you could handle and stay under the pressure of being corrected, but yet not fold, yet not turn around and, I wish, I want something to happen to her, and not do that, I'm telling you, the reward is coming. God help me, please. If I be a woman of God, and I know I am, a reward, a great reward, you 2021 gonna be something special. I'm telling y'all, I don't care what 2020 done did. You better watch what I tell you. 2021 is gonna be something great that is going to show up. It's a pay time coming. It's a reward coming just for being steadfast and unmovable and not allowing yourself to be caught up in certain things. Yeah, I understand, and I know this without a shadow of a doubt that there's been some things done been said. I already know it. I got that. I got the report. God done gave it to me. I know that it done been sometimes, some stuff done been said, some accusations done been thrown, because that's just what we do. You understand? That's just part of it. We are grown, but we still are children in the aspect of being taught and being reared up. So I understand that, sometimes, you act just like how a kid. Oh, Pastor, they make me sick. I want to hear nothing she got to say. Pastor Lee, I understand that done been a part of it. I get it, baby. But the thing of it is, ain't nothing changed with Pastor Lee. Pastor Lee love you the same. Pastor Lee, amen, about a bit of it. You understand? Because Pastor Lee understands that that's just part of it. The thing that has stood with Pastor Lee is the fact that you did not quit. That's what stood out to Pastor Lee, is that you did not move. Because sometimes Pastor Lee would feel that she had to say some stuff and do some stuff, and she would fight with God, but God would make me say it, because you gotta say it to them. You gotta challenge them. You gotta rebuke them. You gotta instruct them. You gotta correct them because of where they're going in life and what it is that they got to do. And for the ones that stayed, I'm here to tell you, baby, something coming for you. Something coming for you. Something good coming for you. Something good coming for you. If you're proven to not be bastards. God help me. Something good coming for you. Verse 16, I gotta go to 20. I gotta go. Verse 16, it says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Listen, I love y'all. Hear me now. He says, you done got mad at me because I had to tell you the truth. That's what's done happened. At once upon a time, you would pluck your eyes out for me. At once upon a time, you cared and would give the world for me. And now all of a sudden, because I had to tell you the truth, you done got mad because I had to correct something about you. You done got mad. That's what he's saying. Now I become your enemy. You understand? Now, it didn't have anything to do with the fact that I did something to you, because I really didn't do anything to you. It was just the fact that I had to stand up in the matter or the form of truth, and you didn't like it, and so got mad about the facts, because that's what happens a lot of times. A lot of times it's not the fact that a person has done something to someone. It's the fact that they stand in the element of truth. They stand against what's going wrong or what is being done wrong. And so then you become an enemy. Because, see, case in point, think about it. You want to go rob Wells Fargo, and I say, hey, listen, I ain't having nothing to do with that right there now. Oh, thou shalt not steal. No, I ain't going over there. And so then immediately, see, I become an enemy. Because I'm not in, or I'm not being a part of what you got going on. So it's not the fact that I literally have just taken on a form of being against you. A lot of times it's against the actions that people commit. It's against the sin or the things that is done. It's not against the person, but it's against the behavior. It's against the attitude that's taken that you become an enemy in. He says, so therefore, since I had to tell you the truth, I had to be an enemy against something that you were doing wrong. Now you don't like me. But at once upon a time, you give me your eye. At once upon a time, I was the cream of the crop. At once upon a time, I mattered to you. I was real important to you. At once upon a time. So it wasn't nothing against me. You got pissed off at me. Say it again. You got pissed off at the truth. Sometimes people knowing they wrong is the truth. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you? Sometimes people knowing that they wrong is the truth. They just know, hey, listen, I just can't, I'm wrong. And that is just the truth. I'm wrong. What I'm doing is wrong. How I'm doing it is wrong. And that's the truth. And so it's not that they don't know the truth. They know the truth. And anybody else that knows that truth becomes an, say it, becomes an enemy.